Comfortable seated position. Letting the eyes close. The body start to relax. Just getting used to your new environment. Getting into the mindset necessary for having an optimal practice. A different level of focus for the next hour. The thoughts are starting to travel too far away. Bring it back to the breath. Focusing on one inhale and one exhale at a time. Letting your life slow down to the pace and rhythm of the breath. Recommitting to a tall posture here. Let's come together, get our practice started with 3 deep, focused rounds of breath. So after your next exhale, completely let all the air out. And here's your inhale, deep through the nose. All the way out to the mouth. 2 more just like that. And here we are, blink the eyes open. Readjust the position of the legs as needed. We won't be here too long though. So from our seated position, reach both arms out to the side and up above us. Full spread of the fingertips here, wide from the thumb to the pinky. We'll just do a little bit of upper body mobilization here, starting in the wrists. Start to take big circles. And keep the fingertips spread wide if you'd like. Just try to go in both directions. You can add in bending the elbows, pulling shoulder blades back together. Fully extending the arms and coming back up. Maybe more wrist circles as you move. Bending into the elbows, pulling shoulders back. Turn to the right. Extend the right arm behind you, left arm in front of you. Good. Pull shoulders back once again, bend at the elbows, turn all the way through center and back to the left, and then fully extend the arms. Pull the elbows and the shoulders back once again, turn back to the center. Fully extend the arms back behind you. Try to bring the hands together behind the back, squeezing palms together. Pull the hands, the shoulders, everything back. Chest presses forward. Maybe the gazing comes up to the ceiling. You can stay up tall, or maybe you can turn it into a forward fold here. Hands staying close to the back or lifting up, your choice. Next inhale, lift yourself back up. Release that grip of the hands. Upper body feels nice now. Arms come back up above you. And hands come down to the ground. Onto hands and knees, tabletop position. So once again, fingertips spread wide. Palms under shoulders, knees under hips. As you're ready here, balancing on the right leg. Both hands stay down. Extend your left leg straight back behind you. Flex and point into the left foot a few times. And here we go. Let's find a little movement. On an inhale, bend the left knee in towards center. Feel the spine rounding here. Tuck chin into chest. Exhale, extend the leg straight back behind you. Try to find some extension in the torso here. Pressing down, chest up. Next inhale, come back into your center, curl into a ball. Exhale, kick out. Curl in. And full extension. Good. So reposition on the hands here. Still balanced. Left leg still back behind you. Let's pivot on the right knee. So lift up your right foot and turn it off to the right side of your mat. Balance on the right hand here. Open up the hips, open up the torso so everything is facing the left side of your mat. And depending on how long your limbs are, you may end up in some kind of an arch here. Not a huge deal. Left arm extends straight up. Full breath in. Exhale, take left arm over the ear. Inhale up and over. Up. One more time over. Very nice. Swing the left arm back and onto the waist. Let's take some leg lifts here. As you're ready, let the left foot drop down to the ground. Prepare yourself. Take an inhale, lift left leg up and down. One breath per movement, simple lift. Take something with the left arm if you feel good with your balance. Good. Let's just get it up one more time. High as you can. You can either stay here, or if you can bend into the left knee, reach back with your left hand. Make the connection between hand and ankle. Take a little bow pose here. Very nice. Releasing the leg. Arm comes up. Hand swings down. Pivot on the right knee. Left knee and foot come back down to the ground. Take the hips back, child's pose. And forward through tabletop. Keep the hips moving forward here. Let them drop. And back into tabletop, hands and knees. Here we go. Easy, same sequence, second side. Balancing on the left leg, right leg straight back behind you, point. And flex the right ankle a few times. And finding movement here. Inhale, think about cat pose, rounding to the spine, trying to tuck the knee to the chin. Exhale, leg comes back. Think about cow pose. Come in and out. In and out. Here we are. Left hand stays down. Pivot on the left knee. Foot comes behind you, toes are tucked. Opening up here, torso and hips open to the right side of the mat. Right arm comes up. A little movement here just while we stabilize. Take an inhale. Exhale, right arm over the ear. Up and down. Very nice. Moving into the leg lifts. Right hand to the right waist. Stabilize. Let the foot come down. And here we are, lifting. And back down. One breath per movement. Maybe taking the right arm up. And just one more time here. Holding, very nice. Maybe you can bend into the right knee. Make the connection between right hand and right ankle. Pull back. Stay balanced. Eyes hip opener here. Good. Right arm comes up. Whoa. And down. Good. Come back down on both knees. Take it back, child's pose. Hips come all the way forward. Hands stay down. Bend to the knees, tabletop position, tuck the toes, and let's lift up, downward facing dog. Full cycles of inhales and exhales. Good. Downward facing dog, take a full breath in. And out. Take 2 big steps forward, front of mat. Straight legs, flatten the back on an inhale. And exhale, bend the knees, fold yourself forward. Tucking chin into chest. Let the arms hang down. The knees stay bent, the hips reach up. Next inhale, straight legs flat back. Bend the knees, fold. And inhale, come all the way up, standing. Arms up last. Palms touch and come down through center. 3 deep rounds of breath. All right, good stuff. Let's take some sun salutations to get warmed up. As you're ready, take an inhale, arms come out to the side and up. And exhale, fold. 1 breath per movement here, really energize it. Inhale, straight legs flat back. Exhale, fold. Step yourself back, downward facing dog. And next inhale starts a vinyasa. So taking shoulders forward over the hands, plank position. Bend into the elbows, let everything come down at once. Without the hands, use the muscles of the core and the trunk to lift the chest up. Exhale, coming down. Tuck toes, elbows in. Palms flat to press yourself up. And back, downward dog. Full breath in. And out. Step or take yourself a gentle hop forward. Straight legs flat back. And fold. Inhale up to standing. Palms touch down to the chest. Next inhale, round two. Arms up. And fold. Flat back. Downward dog. Hands come down. Next inhale starts Vinyasa. Heels lift. Shoulders extend forward. Down to the ground. Chest up. Shoulders back. Exhale down. Inhale, press up. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Deepest inhale through the nose. Full exhale out to the mouth. Meet you back at the front of the mat. Straight legs flat back. And fold. Inhale up, standing. Palms touch. Down to the chest. And let's go for one more round. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward. Flat back. Hands, downward dog. Inhale starts Vinyasa. One breath per movement. Sequence stays the same throughout class. Downward dog into the nose. Out to the mouth. Step or hop yourself forward, front of mat. Straight legs flat back. Forward fold. Inhale all the way to standing. Palms touch. And come down to the chest. 3 full rounds of breath. All right, let's get back down to the ground. We'll get into meat of our flow here. Inhale, both arms come up. Exhale, big fold. Flat back. Hands down, downward dog. Very nice. Take a full breath in here. And exhale out. Here with a nice side plank on each side. So from downward facing dog, very simple. First round through is just lifting up the heels, shifting ourselves forward to plank, just like starting a vinyasa. And we're going to tilt forward and back here on the toes. Just to get ourselves mobile and ready to support our weight. Here we are, hands stay in this position, rolling to the outer edge of the right foot, inner edge of the left foot, make this where you stay. And side plank execution is right here. Keep the right arm extended, left arm up. Legs are just chilling. Keep your core engaged, keep the breath moving. Full breath in. Exhale out. Left hand comes down. Come back onto the toes. Press it back downward facing dog. Full breath in and out. Good. Let's go right over to the second side. Heels shift forward, shoulders over hands. Roll to outer edge of left, inner edge of right foot. Turn torso and hips to the right as the right arm opens up. And maybe you keep right hand to the waist. Maybe take right arm over the ear. Full breath in. Exhale out. Right hand comes back down. Return yourself back to downward facing dog. And let's just take a shake it up vinyasa here after our side plank. Get us ready for our first round of flow. Very nice. Downward facing dog. Take an inhale, lift the right leg back and up. Simple movement here, same as the beginning of class. Shift shoulders forward over hands, pull right knee into your center. Inhale, press back up. Three-legged dog. Exhale, knee comes back into your center. Inhale, leg comes up. Hopefully feeling the arms by now. One last time coming in. Leg comes up. And this time step right foot in between the hands. Left knee down to the ground. And take an inhale, lift up, low lunge. All right, so I'm going to start to build up a little bit of mobility here in the hips. So let's keep everything below the waist solid. And take some movement. As you're ready, take an inhale, feel the torso leaning back ever so slightly, arms moving in line with it. As you exhale, feel the torso leaning all the way forward over the right leg, arms come down and back. Inhale forward and up. And come down. One last time up. And come down. This time keep the level of your torso, but extend your arms back forward and your biceps parallel to your ears or in line with your ears. So challenge the right foot, right leg. You can stay down or you can lift the back left knee up. Take an inhale and lift yourself all the way up, high crescent lunge. Make adjustments as needed. Full breath in. Exhale out. Good. Now let's come back to that forward lunging position. Trying to keep the biceps out of your peripheral vision here. Just feeling the weight of the arms in space here. Staying patient. Good. Right arm stays where it is. Left arm drops in place and reaches back. And we're going to keep the torso. Just going to switch the position of the arm. So left arm reaches forward, right arm reaches back. And switch. 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 And one more time. Good. This time we're going to start to take the torso all the way up. I want you to reach the right arm back, the left arm forward. So taking like breaststrokes, standing here tall. It's getting that excellent mobility at the shoulder joint. Good. One more time each side. Good. Let both arms come back up. And exhale, both hands come down to the ground. Well deserved runner's lunge here, right leg is straight. Full breath in. Exhale, right knee bends. Hands come flat. Step it all the way back, downward dog. And vinyasa between sides. Downward dog, full breath in. And out. Inhale, left leg up high. Forward plank transition here. Shoulders over hands, knees in through center. Excuse me, left knee through center. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, leg forward. Backing up. Knee in center. Last time up. Last time foot comes down at the front of the mat. Right knee drops down. Inhale, arms come up. Once again, so just before we do any movement, feel the hips shifting forward and down. All right, start to take our forward lunges here. Take an inhale. Torso leaning back. And exhale. Hover torso above the left thigh. Arms reach back. Inhale up. And forward. Up. And forward. Keep the torso where it is. Keep the arms reaching back. Take a full breath in. Exhale. Next inhale, feel the arms reaching down and forward here. Trying to frame the ears with the biceps. Lean into the front left leg if you can. Lift up on the back right toes. And take an inhale, pull yourself up high crescent lunge. Make adjustments. Keep the breath moving. All right. A little more focus, a little more movement here. Torso coming forward once again. Trying to find that 45-degree angle about. Holding. Keep the left arm as it is. Let the right arm drop. And reach behind you. Hold a few more seconds here. And here we go. Start to loosen up the shoulder. Switching arm positions. Left arm back, right arm forward. Switch. One breath per movement. Good. Come back to your starting position. Left leg is really heating up here. Lift yourself up, high crescent lunge. Right arm lifts up as well. Big breath strokes. One arm reaching. Staying strong through the lower half. And salvation is just one movement away. Like both arms come up. Exhale, both hands come down. Left leg extends straight. Bend into left knee, both hands down. Step back, downward facing dog. And we'll pause here, take a few rounds of breath. right, very nice. Starting off on round 2, begin with a new set of side planks. So from downward facing dog, bend into both knees. Just showing different ways to get in there. Pivot on the toes, rotate the knees to the left. Send both legs straight. Forward onto both hands. You're balancing. Right arm stays down, left arm reaches up. There you go, made our way back. Keep the hands and the arms strong. Core engaged. Not letting the hoops drop down. Pick it up. Full breath in. And exhale out. Left hand comes back down to the ground. Lift up on the toes, press back downward facing dog. Big inhale. And an exhale. Over to the left side, bend into both knees. Pivot on the toes, turn the knees to the right side of the mat. Extend both legs straight. Left hand comes down. Right arm picks up. Keep the breath moving. Stay locked into the center. Full breath in. Exhale, right hand comes down. Pivot on the toes, press back, downward dog. Full breath in. And out. Very nice. Downward facing dog. Take an inhale, right leg presses back and up. Keep the leg elevated as we shift forward and back to plank. Welcome to drop the right foot down at any point. As you're ready, next inhale, leg stays back, shift shoulders over hands. And exhale, press back and up. Forward. And back. Forward. And back. Take a big inhale, lift this right leg up. And exhale, step foot forward, front of mat. Compose yourself, right knee over ankle. All right, so next sequence, welcome to drop down to the left knee or keep the knee empowered off of the ground. Pressing down strongly through both legs. Lift yourself up, high crescent lunge. Take a couple of breaths. Here we go. Take an inhale. And exhale, bending into the left knee. Take this calmly because we're going to hold this for quite a while. So if you ever need to restrain your leg, just bounce out of it, bring your hands down, do what you need to do. Getting into a position that is quote unquote comfortable. Something you feel like you can hold for a little while. Very nice. All right, let's add on a little trunk rotation as if this wasn't enough. So if you need a little break, just extend the leg, drop the knee, whatever you need to do. Bring the arms in down by the sides. Maybe the elbows bent. Let's take a twist to the right side of the mat. So legs stay the same, just moving your torso, coming back through center, and now to the left. Center. Right. Center. Left. Center. Right. Center. Left. Back to the center. Oh man, you're feeling that now. Both legs are straight. Both arms are up. Both hands come down. Let's lift it up into standing splits. Shift forward on the front right leg. Lift left leg back and up behind us. Full cycles of breath. Big inhale. Full exhale. Big step back with the left leg. Move the right back to meet it. Let's take a vinyasa between sides. Downward facing dog. Full breath in. Exhale out. Let's float the left leg back and up behind us. Here we go. So the goal is to keep the leg in this position as we shift forward and backward into plank. Exhale, three-legged dog. Twice more, forward and back. Forward and back. Next time forward, the left leg comes along with it. Take a moment here, compose yourself. Before you find high crescent lunge. You know what's coming up now on this side, so make any adjustments that you know you're going to need. Maybe shorten your stance or widen your stance. Whenever you're ready, bend into right knee. Hover down low. Full breath in and out. Now we'll take that movement. Find something to do with your hands in front of your body. Take a breath in and exhale. Twist left. Center and to the right. Center and to the left. Center, right. One more time. Back to the center. Both arms straight, both legs straight here. And bring both hands down to the ground. Framing left leg. Shift yourself forward into standing splits, balancing on left leg, right leg back and up behind you. A few rounds of breath. Full breath in. Exhale out. Both hands down. Take a big step back with the right leg. Match it with the left leg, downward facing dog. And let's take a vinyasa between sides. Downward facing dog, full breath in. Exhale out. All right. So for this next round, we're going to shift the intensity down a little bit. But we are still going to begin with side planks. So whichever method works best for you, maybe just shifting forward through plank or bending into those knees, extending forward. Balancing on the right hand. Your left arm is coming up. You're keeping the left foot down. Maybe you extend the left leg, lift it up. Maybe you can even think about taking a tree in a triangle, bending the knee, coming somewhere onto the right leg, avoiding the right knee. Full breath in for 3, 2, and 1. Let left hand come down. Press yourself back, downward facing dog. Full inhale. Big exhale. And we'll try and find the same thing on the left side. So take your time getting into side point position. One last opportunity to test your strength. Maybe just holding on for dear life at this point. I've been there. Not too far off right now, honestly, but we're doing what we can. Hold a little bit longer for 3, 2, and 1. Right hand comes down, pivot on the back left foot, back to downward facing dog. And before we move on, give you the opportunity for rest with the knees down. Maybe child's pose, perhaps a vinyasa. Just stay engaged with the breath no matter what you're going to be doing. Very nice. Next inhale with the right leg back and behind you. Bend into the knee, open up the hips, twisted dog just one time. And as you're ready, step right foot all the way forward, front of mat. And we'll drop the left knee down. So let's heel toe the right foot all the way over to the right edge of the mat. This time actively turn the right toes off of the mat. So facing out at an angle even more. Keep the left leg straight back from the hips. Right hand onto the right thigh. Once again, just to encourage the hips forward and down. Should feel really nice after all that work we've been doing. We'll get one last extra great stretch. Bend into the left knee. Reach back with the right arm. Make that connection. That's good stuff. So some version of this position. Keep the breath moving. Full breath in. Exhale out. Let the left foot go. Reach the right arm up and place it back down onto the ground in front of your mat. Pull that right foot back in onto the mat. Lift the back left knee. And give you some options here. So you can either press the right leg straight, runner's lunge. Standing splits is there for you. If you want to keep the back left leg down, turn on the heel, and you open for triangle. Last pose I'm going to take you through here. Last strong and active pose, I should say. Half moon, familiar. Balancing on the right leg. Left leg is hip height. Right hand to the ground, left hand to the waist. And you know your options here. You can take the left arm up over the ear. One thing I'm going to suggest for you, perhaps you bend into the left knee. And another quad stretch. Maybe you can find the connection. Left ankle and left hand. Breathe it out. Full breath in. And just start to release everything. No matter which pose you ended up in, we all have a familiar starting position, which is that low lunge. As you're ready, you can take the right leg all the way back. And we're almost finished here. Give you an opportunity for rest with the knees down. Maybe flow through Vinyasa. Back and downward dog. Here we go. Finishing everything off. Left leg backing up. Chance to bend to the knee, open up the hips. And here we go. Straighten the left leg out. Step the foot all the way forward, front of mat, and drop right knee down. Left foot walks off the edge of the mat. Turn the toes out. Give your hips plenty of space to lean forward and drop. And move around as needed. Just try to find space to relax. Let gravity do its work. And if you wanted that last extra quad stretch, bend into the right knee. Make the connection left hand and left foot. Very good. Full breath in. And exhale, let the foot go if you had it. Bring the left hand back down, left leg back onto the mat. So once again, you have your options. Left leg straight for runner's lunge. Maybe the back right knee is up or down for that. Maybe you open up for a triangle. Or half moon is there for you as well. Left hand about a foot in front of the left foot. Balancing on the right leg. Right leg is backing up behind you. Right arm is wherever you need it to be. But once again, I give you that last option for bending the right knee and making the connection between hand and ankle, hand and foot, whatever you can grab. Deepest inhale. Full, complete exhale. And everybody starts to come back to our starting position, both hands down. Right knee is back and down. And whenever you're ready, left leg steps all the way back to downward dog. It might take about 30 seconds, maybe even up to a full minute just to feel our way through downward facing dog now. If you'd like to drop down to the knees and rest, or maybe float through Vinyasa, that's good. Sometimes I just like to come back to familiar points of transition just to see what kind of good we've done in one short class. It hasn't even been a full hour yet. Full breath in. Exhale out through the mouth. Very good. As you're ready, step or hop your feet to the middle of your mat. Come down to your bottom. And you can arrange your legs however you like. But we're going to come into a seated position. Do just a couple of upper body stretches here, and then we'll be all done. So as you're ready, take an inhale, reach both arms out to the side and up. Let's come back to the circles in the wrists, just the way we started out. All those side planks, our wrists may be talking to us. So make sure to let them know that we hear them. Maybe bend into the elbows, pull them down, pull the shoulders back once again. Fully extend the arms. Interlace the fingers, pull everything back. And let's come down one more time. And as you're ready, hands to the back, lift the torso up once again. Arms come out to the side and up above you. Let's bend into the right elbow. Touch the fingertips to the back of the neck, maybe in between the shoulder blades. Press the back of the head into the elbow. Press the elbow down so we get this big triceps extension. Good. Left arm comes away. Right arm extends all the way up and all the way down. Take an inhale, shrug the shoulders up, back and down. Here we go. Left arm comes up, bend into the elbow, fingertips in between the shoulder blades if you can. Back of the head presses into the elbow, and maybe the right arm comes up top just to help everything along. Sit up straight. Full breath in and out. Good. Right arm comes down and releases. Left arm extends all the way up and comes down. Shrug the shoulders one more time. Up, back and down on an exhale. Very nice. Step both feet in front of you. Hips to the center of your mat. Grab onto the back of the thighs as you roll onto the back. A little bit of movement here. Flat on your back with knees into center. Rolling from side to side, front to back, maybe happy baby. Very nice. And this is where I will turn it over to you. Closing off your practice with about 2 minutes of free movement. Anything the body may be asking for at this particular time, only you know. Best way to move now. So don't short yourself on that movement. You take plenty of time. But whenever you're ready, like I said, after a few minutes, try to bring yourself flat onto your backs. Eyes closed, breath coming to its most relaxed tone and pace. Arms extended down by your sides. Legs hanging loose, full relaxation. This is where you stay for about 3 to 5 minutes. Your Shavasana pose, well earned today. Good job, everyone. Commend you for the effort put into another yoga practice. Stay here, just you and the sound of your own breath. Thank you very much for joining me once again. Until next time, namaste.